Hey there, let's talk about cursive writing. So if you got a cursive packet or you've tried cursive or you did some cursive practice before, great. If not, it's not a big deal. But I do have some tips for you when you're getting started. So if you have your paper, this is the paper I'm going to show you where I practice my letters. You sit it down on the table and you put the paper on a slant, almost like this corner is right kind of where your center of your body is. And you want to be able to have good posture when you're writing. So you really should be sitting at a table or a desk or something where you're able to keep your upper body in a good position. And you don't always have to do that, but it is good when you're learning. So when you do that, it puts your paper on a slant so that when you're writing, you automatically get a slant. If you're left-handed, you should slant your paper the other direction so that this bottom right corner is pointing towards your center. And your hand often hooks over, unless you have another way that is easier for you. That was the way that most of left-handers, if you can do it this way, your cursive doesn't necessarily have to slant forward, but that is the traditional method. So whatever works for you, the most important thing is learning about connecting the letters and what each letter looks like. So you should have some of the alphabet papers. You can definitely look online, but I thought it'd be fun to write your name. So let's take a look at how I'm going to position my paper. Now I'm using my document camera. So let's just get a little further away there. Now my chair is not right over there. So I'm just going to slide over and I'm in position. Let's see. So you see I have my paper slanted. I am right-handed and it's good to have a pencil, right? Well, you could use a pen, but then you can't erase as well, unless you have an erasable pen. So I see the M here. I'm going to trace it over. And the whole time I'm pulling my pencil down toward the center, like toward my belly button almost. And then there's just a little flare out. And that is so that I would be able to hook the I on. So these are my letters. They come over and back. And I think sometimes these are some of the hardest processes. This is E, L, L, and then E again. So I would just go down and I would practice. I could trace it over as many times as you need to. And then I would do it again. And I slow down a little bit when I get to the line. So if you find that you're struggling, maybe just slow down. You could have a curly Q if you wanted. And then I kind of stopped at the line and angled up. That's really up to you. And then you could practice getting faster as time goes on. You know, you might look a little bit different, but really the most important thing is that it has two humps and that you make a way to connect the next letter. Okay, so let's go on to the I. Same thing. I'm going to start on the line. I'm going to push up, pull down, and go out, and then dot my I. So that's pretty slanted. There we go. And then if I wanted to, I just keep going. So notice when I pull down, I stop kind of at the line, and then I go out. And this is where I would connect on my next letter, which in this case will be a C. And here's how my C goes. I go up, down, up, and then I didn't have to go that far up. Let's erase that. Just like that. But that is, I'm so used to putting the H on right away, I guess. So it starts like this on the line because see, the I would hook up to the C and it would come around and out like that. So that's why the I comes out and that's why the C starts this way. So you'd be able to hook the previous letter onto it. Okay, if it's a capital C, you know, it's just an uppercase C. Then I have my H and it starts the same way. And those beginning and endings are all about, so you can hook on the other letters. Let's go down for E, up and around and out. And the L is just like that, but I go all the way up. And I think one of the hardest things is making sure you're taking your time with your cursive writing. And then, of course, the ultimate goal is to be able to write your whole name. Every letter does not have to hook together. Often I might go like this and then finish up my name. If I were to just write my name now, here's what it would look like if you want to see my signature. It's pretty sloppy, but I do have all my letters in there and it can look a little different depending on, you know, what I'm writing and who I'm writing to. This would be more of a, you know, take your time, make it look awesome. And this is more of a, I have to get something signed and done. So practice your letters. And if you want to send me some pictures of your handwriting, that'd be awesome. But remember, good positioning with your body, good posture. You want to use your pencil and you want to make sure that you are really thinking about how your letters are going to hook on when you end them. Some of the trickiest ones are Ys because they go up, and down. So that one can be tricky. Sometimes people just do it like this. All right, well, let me know how it goes. I'm interested in your cursive practice. I hope it's something you enjoy doing. It can be kind of relaxing as well.